what's up everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we will be reviewing One Piece Film Red.
True.
A good movie, One Piece movie. I love One Piece.
Good.
I love One Piece.
It was good.
I will be watching all 1,200 episodes now.
It's LikunMiffery guarantee.
Yeah, at some point in my life, I will watch every episode.
Small disclaimer to get this off with. I only saw the last 75%. I missed the first half hour or something. I don't know how much.
Not important. I
Too busy stroking his beef.
True. Actually, facts.
True.
But we saw enough of it.
Yeah. So, I'll take you through the beginning, since they weren't here for that. So basically, there's this girl. Her name is Uta. She's Shanks' daughter. I don't want to go through who all these other people are. You'll just have to find out for yourself. I'm a big One Piece fan. I know who I'm talking about. You'll have to watch 1,200 episodes of One Piece to understand half the characters.
Or just go into it blind since it's not canon.
You can go into it blind. It's not canon, and it's not necessarily important who if you've seen the rest of it. There's a little bit of spoilers here and there that may impact it, but for me personally, spoilers enhance the story of One Piece for me, so I always like to know. So
it's 1,000+ episodes.
There were a bunch of characters that you just don't know.
Right.
You don't I didn't know who most of the characters in the movie were.
And the first time I saw this movie, I was at I think I was at Eni's lobby roughly. They don't know what that is. I do, and any One Piece fans will know as well. So I didn't know who Jinbei or Brook were even. So I didn't know half of them, but I still enjoyed it, and you can still enjoy it. It's a very good movie. It is about Shanks' daughter, Uta. She's a singer, and she's putting on a concert, and pretty much everybody's there. The Straw Hats are there enjoying it because, they're always there. It's their fucking movie, And so it's a musical, and it's very good. We watched it on Crunchyroll. I don't know. It must have just come out recently, and it was only available in English dub. I have seen it in Japanese dub. I watched it when it came out in theaters. So I've seen both
weird,
now.
The songs were in Japanese on the English dub.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. But basically, the plot of the movie is that Uta is tired of all of the crap that's going on in the world and wants to put a stop and make everything peace. And so she's trying to trap everybody in the song world forever by staying awake and eventually killing herself and taking all the people there with her and trapping their souls in song world forever.
So that they don't have to suffer through the
life,
pirate,
the pirate age, the great pirate era, stuff like that.
Because she thinks that Shanks is responsible.
Do you think this stuff pops up on his fucking computer all the time?
Software available from Apple.
That's funny.
But yeah, because of some misunderstanding and or cover-upping, she thinks that Shanks is responsible for the destruction of her entire country, which is just an island, but, micronation stuff.
Well, it is important to note, especially in the One Piece world, that yes, these countries are islands, but sometimes they're fucking massive. Sometimes they're the size of, I don't know, let's throw out
City.
Michigan, for instance. They're the size of Michigan, and sometimes they're the size, of the entire, Pangea.
Wow.
Sometimes, it's a big fucking planet. It has, 7 moons, I think. I don't know. There's still so much about One Piece we don't know anything about. I'll be making a video on Jeffofthemellows' YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel. Eventually, you'll see it. It'll be 4.5 hours long. I've got a lot to talk about. I love One Piece. But it is a musical, and there's a lot of songs in it, and I think that they're all pretty good for the most part. There's a couple that are maybe a little bit missed, but I think
they work in the movie, at least.
I don't
know how much I would listen to them.
There are a couple that I do listen to outside of the movie, because I do think that they're just fucking bangers. But
I'd probably have to listen to them in English, which you said they were in English.
They are in English. You can find them in English and Japanese, and I think some of them are they're
upstairs. This is a secret review.
They're good in both movies or in both Japanese and English, but it's your choice. I'll get into it more in my video on my channel, but the sub versus dub argument is very dumb. You can enjoy both. I think both are fine. So, and any other notes you guys might have?
I liked the movie. It was good.
The ending and all the final fight scene was fucking phenomenal. Like, I am someone who, in all honesty, is like perfectly geared towards watching anime, but never does. So as like one of my first true like anime movie experiences, the final fight scene was absolutely golden.
It is very well animated. I really love the art style.
Roided out beyond his mind,
and
dude.
Again, they know nothing
like
about
Senator
any of that.
Armstrong at the end.
They know nothing about why that happens or what that is. Literally, to get to the point where you understand what he is when he's roided out, I do believe you have to be like 700, 800 episodes in.
Focus. I just noticed that.
Whoa. So, I mean, One Piece is long, but I think it's 100% worth it. I'm insane. I'm on my second watch through, and I'm enjoying it just as much, if not more.
Get the camera to focus again.
But again, I'll talk about that more in my One Piece video when I get to it. I'm working on it. It's coming eventually.
The man upstairs has not found us yet.
Yeah, so you guys have never seen you've watched a little bit of the live action One Piece, but other than that, like, you know, this is kind of your introduction to the anime.
I was kind of like spying on you watching One Piece when you were building your Lego Xbox, so I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes.
I didn't know what you were talking about at first when you said
through the window of your house for a couple
I was
hours
like, what the
the
fuck are
other
you
day,
talking about?
and you were
so
watching
enthralled
One
with it, I
Piece.
had to
Even
drive over to
with
his
you
house.
saying Legos, like, I was watching One Piece in my house, sorting through my Legos, and like, so I was just like, what the fuck? What is he talking about? But yeah, so I don't know.
I have to watch for
You gonna watch One Piece now, LikunMiffery?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna like binge like tens of episodes a day, but
You don't
I'll
need
start
to.
watching it.
You don't need to. You will once you get to a point where it does hook you in, and you're like, oh my god, where has this been my entire life? Like, for me.
I'm optimistic.
To be a passive enjoyer, like with other stuff like Dragon Ball, where it's like, yeah, I like this. I don't have time to dedicate to watching the show, though, but I'll still just, like, enjoy this passively.
What did you do with your ball?
Dragging it across your face.
Dragons.
Haha, got him.
Dragons have invaded Dave and Buster.
We have to go to Dayton, Ohio to get the Dragon Balls to stop them.
But I, as a One Piece fan, I mean, I really enjoyed the movie. There's a lot of stuff that I could talk about that's very One Piece centric. Like, I talked to them about it a little bit while we were watching it. But, like, this is you see more of Shanks in this 2-hour movie than you do in the 1,200 episodes of One Piece that are out right now.
I said the word water at one point, and he freaked out, like, he understands.
We were at the point I was just watching One Piece, and it was after Eni's Lobby, and it like shows you Water 7, and he's 7. That's Dark Robe 7, and he just like saw Water 7 and said, water, and I was like, yes, you get it.
7. I just saw water, and me being
well, he is 7.
Just said water.
So he doesn't need to say water. He doesn't need to say
or
7.
It's at like 2:40 in the morning. So.
True.
That is true.
But yeah, as a One Piece fan, I really enjoy the movie. It's important to note that it's not canon to One Piece.
As mentioned, but we're gonna mention it again.
It's complicated.
Stress that.
It's complicated because the characters are canon, technically, but the story is not canon to One Piece. So, like, Uda does exist in One Piece, and, like, 90% of the other characters already exist in One Piece and are just brought into the movie.
It's like Star Wars Legends.
Yeah, kind of like Star Wars Legends. So, you can really be at any point in the anime and not have any idea who half the characters are in this, and you'll be completely fine watching it. I do recommend it as far as One Piece movies go. I think with this, Gold and Stampede are probably the top 3. There's a couple other ones that I think are kind of good, but I think for the most part, this is probably the best one. It is the most recent one, but it is an objective opinion. But they don't have an opinion to form. They haven't watched the other 2. So.
My favorite One Piece movie is the first One Piece movie ever.
Well, that came out before the anime even came out. I don't know if we know what that one's called.
As someone with like the least informed One Piece opinion possible out there, it's good.
It's good.
Just good.
It's good. I want to talk about the
If you're a
first
fan of One
movie.
Piece, you'll like it. If you know nothing about One Piece, you'll like it. It's just a good movie.
It's a good movie. It's got a good soul to
I
it.
keep glancing at the fucking monitor. I'm like,
I know, because it's over here. Like, why is he like this? What did he do?
I mean, I do the same thing with OBS on my PC. I have it off on one of my side monitors.
I would if I was streaming, but
I'm
like,
sure once I'm at the part in the anime that this would take place, if it was canon, I'll I'll probably get it more.
Yeah, you would after you see like, you know, the Luffy's transformations and like some of the characters like Oven and Katakuri. You'll understand their purpose more. But for the most part,
I ordered this mouse. Ooh!
I was like, what the fuck is he doing? For the most part,
Almost stopped the recording, I
even
think.
like where it takes place in the story is kind of iffy because there are like things that happen that don't happen like at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because it takes place in like it came out in like the middle of Wano, so there's stuff that happens in Wano. Like Jinbei being there is not like a thing. Like it wouldn't make any sense to you why he was there. And that's kind of another reason why it's, you know, non-canon, because otherwise how the fuck are they going to have Jinbei there, you know? Which, again, you don't know what any of that means.
Going to the Shadow Realm.
I'm getting too much into One Piece. Overall, I give the movie probably an 8.5 out of 10. It's not the best movie I've ever seen. It's the best One Piece movie I've ever seen. But I do enjoy it. You?
I'll give it a solid, like, same as him. You know?
I have no idea, honestly. I mean, compared to the last movie I watched, Aquaman The Lost Kingdom, they're incomparable.
And which one better?
We give it 7 avocados out of 8 apples.
Well, Aquaman Lost was, like, surprisingly good. Like, I like this more, I think.
Okay.
But that's for
He's
another
playing
day.
it safe in front of big One Piece fan. But
We're
yeah,
over
I think
10 minutes. We've got the ad revenue, even though this isn't monetized.
I think that'll do it. Are we over 10 minutes for real?
Yes, it
11:30.
is.
Beast! I think that'll do it for now. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video.
We're gonna do reviews for every
Please.
10 episodes of One Piece.
Is that real?
That's right, 120 episodes on the Pringleson YouTube
I
channel.
will
I'm
not be
the
there
best.
for those.
One
I don't
Piece
have time.
review.
No, it'll be on I'm the Best, the tier list podcast. We'll do a special mini One Piece update.
I'm just a special.
That would be so
special
great.
One
appearance
Piece
for the movie
update.
review.
That would be so base, LikunMiffery. Alright, anyway, until next time, I'll see y'all later. Say goodbye, LikunMiffery.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, LikunMiffery.